All right, guys, welcome back. Chief Kirk, Kravology. So we're just pushing through this concept of level one and what we do and why we do it. And we're sort of taking little vignettes and trying to figure out and help people understand what these little modifications in the technique will do for you sort of overall. So I'm going to bring James in. We're talking about choke from behind. We're doing two-hand pluck, right? So his hands are on my neck. The thing I want you to notice is that I always put my chin down and contract my abs as my hand comes up, right? So I'm making this motion. So watch the chin, right? And we're going up and we're making our defense, right? So obviously we're not doing live demos here. If you want to see live demos, there's lots of those on the internet and whatever. But what we are doing is moving at a speed you can see what's happening. So one more time. The chin is going down. As the chin goes down, I contract my abs and I get sitting towards the floor, right? When I get this position, I'm looking for his feet, I strike, I sit him up, I can go through it, do the rest of the technique. Here's what I want you to understand. When I ask people, why do we look down? Why do we contract down? Because they're the same motion. The answers are varied, right? The most common answer is to break the choke, right? If we could break the choke by pulling our chin down, we should do that all the time. But the truth is that is the tertiary, that is the third answer of a list in which the third answer is least important and least effective. So while we put our chin down and we have the potential to begin to compromise the choke, that is not the primary reason we put our chin down. You still there? The primary reason is this. Once I get in position this way, or I've done this, my chin needs to be down so my eyes can find his feet. My eyes are finding his feet because I've turned my body away from him. I'm slightly canted away. I should not be like this because I'm giving him access to me, but I am not yet turned into the fight, which is a problem for me. So because he's behind me, because I haven't turned into the fight, I'm slightly canted away. I don't want him to have access to any of this, but I look at his feet. If I see his feet, I can strike his groin. You have a cup on? No. Okay, well I won't show you, but we're gonna strike the groin, right? So the most important reason to put your chin down is it's how you're going to find the line in which you make your first counterattack after your pluck. It still allows you to turn your body away from a fight you haven't turned into yet. The second reason is this. If I put my chin down and I contract down and my hips sit so I have good structure, if I still have his hand here and he pulls my shoulder, right? I'm doing a pull. I'm adjusting, so I'm making this motion as I'm doing the technique, right? He's pulling, and I'm able to do this and keep going, right? However, if I'm sitting upright, my chin is down and he pulls, I get this motion. Yeah, that's a good pull. So the issue becomes one of structure. We never want to be in a defensive position where we don't have good structure. And the structure has to be relative to where force is likely to come from. So that's the second reason. The third reason is there's the potential to compromise the choke or the grip of the choke. So I put my chin down, I contract, I make this motion, I get in tight, I make the pluck, I step aside. By putting my chin down and contracting down, I'm able to potentially work the choke a little bit. Number two, I'm able to see the feet so I can access my target without turning into the fight prematurely. And last but not least, I want to have structure associated with where I am in the fight and where force might come from so that it's already built into and mitigates the potential for that force to act on me. So three reasons we put our chin down. Try to remember these and try to be as effective as you can at identifying what the structure is, how it looks, and how to integrate these things into your technique. So as always, walk in peace.